Hey guys, it's me. So today we went to Mitsuwa Marketplace in Edgewater, New Jersey, and I just wanted to show you guys my haul. So if you've ever been to Mitsuwa, it's like a shopping plaza. So one side has the market, which has a food court in it and a bakery, and it has a couple specialty stores, and then your general Asian Japanese market is attached to all of that area. And then across the street you have some Japanese specialty stores like Daiso, which is a kind of like a Japanese dollar store. You can get stuff for like $1.99 there and up, depending on what you're getting. It's really easy to tell what the prices are. There's posters everywhere that tell you what the prices mean. And I don't think I've ever purchased anything in Daiso that's cost me more than $10. So we went to Daiso first, and then there's a shop called Japan, something Japan. I'm not sure what it is. It's like a gift shop, but everything in there is ultra expensive. And when I say it's ultra expensive, I'm not kidding you. They have a lot of the kawaii stuff, you know, and the like collectibles and t-shirts, and a lot of the blind box toys. And they actually did have pop toys. They had those, and then they have traditional tea sets and plants and gifts that you can give away. And they even have a section that has shoes and clothing, traditional Japanese shoes and clothing. But again, it's really pricey. So we kind of go in there, we look around, and then we leave because it's just overpriced. And you could probably find what they have on there in some of the other markets that aren't as popular, or aren't near a market that is as popular, for a lot less money. Then they have Kinokuniya, which is my favorite shop of all time, and I did not buy a lot. It's basically a bookstore, and attached to it they have a huge selection of journaling things and pens and stickers and all sorts of that manga. I don't know how to pronounce it. The cartoons that kids like to look at and stuff like that. They have a lot of the stuffed teddy bears and books for kids and magazines, and in English and in Japanese. It's all in there. It's one of my favorite shops. I actually love going to the one in New York, which I'm overdue for a visit there. So I'm just going to show you what I got from Daiso first. And then I'll move on from there. But from Daiso we got a fake top hat, like costumey type of thing. This is actually for a photo shoot. So we picked that up. I think it was like $1.50 for it. And then I got a few other things that I'm just gonna pull out of the bag because it'll be easier for me to show you what I got. Now there's a Daiso in near Mamaroneck, right over near White Plains. But I found that Daiso doesn't carry some of the stuff that the one in Edgewater does. And I'll explain to you guys that a little bit more. But first we got the hat. So I'm gonna put that back in the bag. Another thing we got for a photo shoot was a really inexpensive black tie. And this was probably like $1.50 also. And it's not bad quality. And then I got some gloves so I can soak my hands in lotion and put these gloves on because my hands are just like rotting and they're so much pain that it's ridiculous at this point. So I'm hoping this will help. And I got this, which I thought was cool. This is for you to hold onto plates that are hot. So if you have a plate in the microwave and you're trying to pull it out and it's too hot, this actually clips to it and you can just pull it out, and it gives it like a handle so you don't get burned when you're pulling something out of the microwave. So I got this. What else did I get? I got some under eye pads because I'm noticing my eyes are turning dark, really dark underneath. And I actually have used this brand of the nose strips for your like blackheads and stuff like that, and it works really well. It comes with 4 pair, so I'm gonna give this a try. Did not have an allergic reaction to it, so that was a plus. Or to the one that's on the nose, I didn't. Then I got some little magnets, and this is the kind of stuff that you don't find in the one that's near White Plains. Is this kind of stuff, and you do find some of the mini erasers, which I like to get for my granddaughter because she likes them. And so I got her a couple bags of the mini erasers. As you can see, and these also, they don't usually carry at the one in White Plains for some reason. Not as cute as the one at Edgewater. So that was, oh, and then I did get 2 eyeliners, and these were $2.50 each, I think. So just 2 simple eyeliners, and that's from Daiso. And then from Kinokuniya, I got my favorite pens. I love these pens. They're really smooth writing. If you're into journaling, it's the Uniball Signo pens, and they're the Japanese version. And you'll see they have Japanese writing on. You can't find these at regular stores. I've looked for them, and I've been unable to find these. I always find these, though, at Asian stores. And sometimes you can find them at that Newberry Comics. They sometimes will have these. But they're really hard to find, and they're my favorite. And the last time I was in New York, I got like, I don't know, 15 of them. And I've blown through all of them. So I got three for now. So I got those. And then we went into the expensive Japanese shop. And I'll post some pictures in the blog post of the stuff we saw in the shop. And you guys can take a look at that. But we didn't buy anything from there. And then I went into Mitsuwa, the marketplace. And I was a little disappointed because usually they have a lot of stuff, and it seemed like they didn't have a lot of the stuff they usually do. Like I was looking for kimchi. They had only the small jars of kimchi. I was looking for the big packages of seaweed, and you know, like you eat like potato chips, because I really like those, and I couldn't find those either. So I have to go to like G-Mart or something like that to look for those. I did find my favorite cup of noodles, curry flavor. I love this stuff. I don't eat a lot of it because it's really high in salt, but if you're looking for nicely flavored cup of noodles, this is good. So we got that, and then of course I can't go there without getting my Pocky Sticks. So I got the jumbo ones. This was the first time I saw these, and I got these, which are regular size. And I think each packet was like $3, which wasn't bad. Some of the shops that sell these they overprice them. Crazy amount. Go to an Asian shop, you get them for cheaper. And then I got some fried wheat flour. It's just little like crispies you could put on your soup or over your rice or something. So I got that. And then we got a bottle of plum wine that we're going to try later today. So that's the first bag of stuff that we got. And I actually went a little over budget than what I usually do. I usually spend like about $50 there, but I did get some specialty stuff, so it was a little more expensive. I got some bean sprouts and some sliced lotus root. These are good to add to your ramen noodles if you're having ramen noodles. And I got some miso paste, and this is the red type, gluten-free, GMO soybean paste, and this stuff is good. So I got some of that, And then I got 2 little Sesame Mochi cakes, which are those. These take me forever to eat because the mochi is so dense. But they're really good. The sesame ones I like. I don't like the other ones. So that was that bag. And then I got this last bag is I got some crackers. These are really good because they're kind of salty, but not really. And they have it's just a rice cracker. It's not anything like fancy, but they're tasty. So it's good if you want something salty. And then my favorite ramen noodles also. This is another favorite of mine. It's the Shin Black, and it's spicy, but it has a really nice flavor, so I really like this. So I got that. And then we got some bread from the bakery. And then I went to, hold on a second. Let me put this away. I went to, they have a little spot that, that does like the rice balls, and they're called Onagiri. And I had to write that down because I was going to remember. But they're onigiri or something like that. And basically it's a ball of rice that they wrap up in seaweed. So I got some of their popular flavors. And one of the popular flavors was this one, which I'm going to try them because I've tried the rice balls like this, but really plain. With like, I think rice and plums in it, like sliced plums. This one is called the Bomb, and it has spicy tuna and a specific kind of seaweed. It does smell like seaweed. It's very, it has a smell of seaweed. And then I got another popular one that they have there, which is the Spam. And a perfectly square piece of egg. It looks like egg yolk, wrapped with seaweed, and then the rice underneath. And I think you eat these cold because that's how I've eaten them in the past. So, and Japanese people, before they eat, which is really good because you know how in Hispanic culture we say buen provecho, right? So Japanese people have their version of that, and it's Itadakimasu, and that means I humbly receive, or bon appetit when you're eating. So I thought that was a little interesting bit of information. But I am gonna try the Bomb, and I'll tell you guys how it is. I've never tried this one. Like I said, I've only had the ones that have just the rice and a plum in it. So has a lot of rice. You really have to like fish to like these. I think with soy sauce it would be really good. So I'm gonna finish this later with some soy sauce. But it's good, but it has a real fishy taste to it. And then I'm gonna try one of the Spam ones. I like Spam. I know a lot of people don't like Spam. I like it. I think it's fine. So I'm not sure if this is gonna have a fishy taste either, but oh my God. This is delicious. I was a little hesitant when I ordered it because I was like, I don't know about the Spam thing wrapped like that with the rice and the egg, but this is delicious. So if you guys go over there, definitely try the Spam. Even if you don't like Spam, try it. Because I can guarantee you'll like that. That's good. The Spam seems to be fried. And the egg isn't gummy at all, which I'm quite surprised because I was expecting the eggs to be a little bit gummy because, you know, they wrap that up and it's sitting in a freezer or in a fridge when you get it. This one's a little rough. Like I said, I think I need to add some soy sauce to this to try it again with the soy sauce and see how that is. But of course it's tuna. That's why it has that fishy taste. But the taste is like, just like really souped up because of the seaweed that's on there. This is a really dark seaweed. And I guess it's like some specialty kind of seaweed. But this is another one of their most popular. So I figured I'd try the two most popular. I wanted something that, and these you usually see them in a triangle. So to see it like this, it was kind of cool. You know, it's like a big, gigantic bomb, which is why it's called the bomb. But, yeah, if you like seafood, you'll probably like this. I like things like tuna, and I'm a fan of sushi, so things like this don't bother me. I'm not really a fan of fish in particular, unless it's like deep fried, but for some reason, I don't mind having it in sushi and stuff, and I think it's because, you know, you're loading it with rice and stuff like that, so I would definitely try that, because that's good. It really is. And some of the other things that you can buy there are, you know, they have pastries, and they have these donuts called Mochi Donuts. And we got there too late. I was so disappointed because that's why I went all the way over there, because I wanted the mochis. And if you're in Fairfield County in Connecticut, it takes you only about half an hour to get there. From Stamford, it took us half an hour. But I know that, well, from Stamford, it takes you half an hour, but it took us about 45 minutes because I go the long way. Because I refuse to go anywhere near that George Washington Bridge. So I take the scenic route over there, which is beautiful. Route 9 West or 9 East. You drive that all the way down to the Palisades Parkway, and you just, it's the houses and the view. It's just amazing. So that's it, guys. I will post some pictures also in the blog post. I won't put them behind this at the end of the video because it's just, this is already going on 20 minutes. So I'm going to have to put this on my YouTube channel, which I usually try not to do because I really haven't been using my YouTube anymore. But again, Mitsuwa, not Mitsuwa, it's Mitsuwa. Mitsuwa Marketplace in Edgewater, New Jersey. Don't go on a weekend. You're going to regret it. If you go on a weekend, you're not going to find parking. It's going to be chaotic, and you're going to be annoyed. And just go during the week if you can. There's a lot less people there. And try to make it before 4:30 because a lot of the specialty shops that are inside the market tend to close around 4:30. They start cleaning up, and they have a lot of bakeries. They have one area that's literally all matcha teas. The food court, they have a ramen area where they finally have vegan or vegetarian ramens, which they didn't before because we have gone in the past and to eat at the food court, and my daughter's a vegetarian and they did not have vegetarian food. So that was kind of a bust when we went, but now they do have a vegetarian option. So that's pretty cool. They have a matcha shop, which everything is matcha. They have the little fish-shaped cakes. They're like these little sweet cakes, and they do them like in a shape of a fish or of a moon, or they have like a teddy bear shape, and they do them on this griddle, and they fill them with like a custard or a bean paste. Those are delicious and worth every penny. They now have those little macaroon cookies. They have a kind of like a sweets shop is what they're calling it, with the macaroon cookies, and they have them in different shapes. That also was closed when we got inside the market because we decided to go to the other shops first. So there's that, and there is a little corner near the ramen noodles, and I know that in the back of the area, there's a building towards the back, and they open up this bubble tea place, and they do like, it says cream bubble tea or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I always stick to the little corner that I always go to. So it's right across from where the ramens are. They have all of the fake foods, and they do bubble teas. I always get their English milk tea with no bubbles because I don't like those bubbles. They're disgusting. So I do that, and it never fails. It's always great tea. Tastes good. It's not overly sweet. What else do they have? They have a place that does bento jewelry boxes. So you get a bento box basically, but it looks very fancy, and it costs between $10 to $30 depending on what food you're putting inside of it. They have a sushi place which has fresh sushi all the way down. They have prepared foods if you don't want to go to the food court. They have the bakery. They have the place that does the onigiri. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. So there's a lot of things to do there. You can spend a lot of time there. Their parking lot says 3-hour limit, and usually you're there more than 3 hours because, I mean, there's just so much in there. And if you decide to eat there, you're going to spend time, you know, eating. Right now, the food court and a lot of that area is closed off. So they only have like a little section open. But I do highly recommend if you want to have an experience and you haven't experienced Asian markets like Mitsuwa or G-Mart or H-Mart. We have one here in Stanford that's small, and I can't remember the name of it. But it is off of Main Street across from ShopRite, and it's like where the Domino's Pizza is and all of that. There's this little Asian market, and they also have a restaurant, like a little deli type of thing, and you can get bento boxes, and you can get the onigiri, and you can get prepared foods and the bubble teas and a bunch of other stuff you can get there. So that place is more expensive though, and I found that Mitsuwa got really expensive too. I don't know if it's just because, you know, things haven't been coming in like before, or, you know, the whole pandemic thing and people being on lockdown has affected them, but their prices did go up. So that was kind of disappointing too, because a lot of the stuff that I usually would get really inexpensively were like double the price. So yeah, but it's a sign of the times, folks. So anyway, that is that. I'm going to go finish eating my little Spam cake thingy because that was good, and probably leave that one for later because it's rice and I can't have too much rice all in one sitting. That will not go well. So that is that, folks. If you've gone there or you go there or you know of any other market you want me to check out, you know, I'm all for having that experience of, you know, as somebody who's ethnic, you know, being Boricua, Puerto Rican, I grew up with ethnic foods, and my father was very into, well, try it, you know, let's try it, let's see what it tastes like. So, you know, we would try sushi and we would try all sorts of things, and then I had my daughter and I got her into trying all sorts of things too. So, you know, don't be afraid to try another ethnicity's food because you will be quite surprised. It's a lot different from, you know, going to a restaurant around here, because a lot of these markets specialize in items that come directly from Japan. Like I know H Mart has things from Korea and the Philippines and China and Japan. Like every single Asian country is literally covered at H Mart. And that's the one that's near White Plains. And they just pack everything in there, and you can find fruits and vegetables and things that you can't normally find at a regular market or even a bodega. So check it out. You might be surprised. You might like some of their stuff. So Until next time, I'll stop rattling because I'm almost at 25. I'm at 25 minutes. So that's it, guys. Until next time, bye.